Get away!
Whoa!
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Wait, I want to do a thing. You have to start.
Do you guys want to play D&D?
Yeah!
Oh my god.
You guys didn't know my last name was Nickel?
No, we don't know anything about you.
Well, that's my last name. It's dumb.
Wonderful. Hey, who can tell me what happened last time?
We set some cars on fire. And drove away in the blaze towards Burns.
We also tried to shoot your ex, and then I actually died temporarily a little bit.
Oh shit. Yikes.
I'm gonna
Freed
fill my
some
handy
people.
dandy little sheet here.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, hey, she's back.
Last time we picked up where that fight had left off. We did that. We finished the fight. That was the big thing that happened last time. You guys freed all the prisoners and everyone stayed alive, which was also pretty important. No one died who wasn't, you guys didn't make dead. Yeah.
We didn't kill anyone we didn't mean to kill.
Yes, there we go. And then, yeah, at the end, you piled all these cars together, set them on fire, and drove off towards Burns, which is where you guys know there are people waiting to ambush you guys. So that's kind of where we are right now. You guys are currently all piled into a little trucky truck. You're making your way down the road after after Ophelia and gang. And kind of what's the plan going on right now, guys? You're currently driving towards enemies. What's up with that? Why are you doing that?
We're gonna turn, right? And like
Yeah.
a couple miles in, we're just gonna like take a random left or some shit.
DM, we're doing this to throw them off the rhythm.
Yeah, come on, DM.
Okay. All right.
Sweet.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys, let me pull my little maps. I unfortunately forgot my physical map today because I'm not smart. Okay. So you guys are driving towards Burns, and you can kind of see like there's like signs that are like, a couple miles to Burns. Get ready for that turn, baby. And are you guys trying to pull off on like a actual like road or like more like a little like turn off into like a cornfield sort of situation? What are we all thinking? What kind of roads are we on the hunt for?
I think we're gonna opt for like the first one that we find. Basically, we're trying to backtrack a little bit to throw them off, and we can try and just dip a different direction. Hopefully, buy us a little time. But the state might be a little different than the ones we're used to because there's not dirt roads every square mile. Forgot about that.
Yeah. But like a kind of road that is like paved enough that they won't be able to be like, oh, someone drove here, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a couple like, like when you see like street 2084, you're like, oh, we're that far out. Okay. Sort of roads, kind of paved ones. You also just see some straight up dirt roads going out. You guys kind of take the first street you see kind of paved. Definitely was paved once eons ago, even before like everything happened. It was not looking great. And you guys turn left and start heading north. And all right, you guys, you do that. You do that. Anywhere in particular that we're headed right now?
Do we have any knowledge of this area?
You guys have maps of like the state, and I mean you've been around this area a little bit now.
Did we mention maybe going back to rat food? Was that a thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
To get an upgrade for Percy's little arm.
Got all that he needed to get done.
Ooh.
Yeah, rat food upgrading Percy's arm is a thing for like at the moment you've only been gone, you've left him like 4 days ago. Like upgrade your arm is like gonna be a while in the making as he figures that out.
Then-
Sorry, are there any safe houses around or any like outlying city or scattered village kind of things?
Out here there's a lot more now you're kind of like outside like the Cheyenne area, there's a lot more just like smaller towns if you keep driving north. A lot more just tiny little more at this point little outposts. Probably not super populated. As you're kind of driving up to them.
Cool. Is it nighttime?
It is early morning.
All right. I mean, we could just like drive as far as we can and then figure it out after that. Like,
So we know that there's currently a plan in Cheyenne to turn scavengers against themselves and get them to get big swaths of people essentially captured. And this is like actively happening. Since we know about it, do we feel like we have to try and stop that? Or are we in just like self-preservation mode, which is valid either way?
Could do a bit of both.
yeah, anyone have any like thoughts, opinions?
How are you feeling, Venice?
I don't know. I mean, we've had a lot of near brushes with the law lately, but also I don't feel good knowing that we know information that could save people and not doing anything about it. So but I also don't really want to put our group in danger either. Dot, what you thinking?
I think in this car ride while we're discussing, I am just looking out the window, admiring the flat scenery. In all honesty, that's what she's doing. So she's not thinking. You know?
Alrighty,
I
Percy.
think
Nope, you have more? Say more.
okay. I agree with Venice's opinion though. Like it seems like I don't know, kind of shitty again to not do anything, but like how far do you go with putting us in danger again? Like is it a risk our group is willing to take? Because in Dot's perspective, she thinks yeah, but also yeah, she's also not thinking though, but that's just player to character.
Or just to throw this out there, do we try to track down Abel and see what the fuck?
Especially knowing now that Flytrap wasn't a bad guy, just caught in some tough shit.
Mm-hmm.
Even to get him a warning and just say like, hey, these people you were hanging out with are bad news. Don't trust them.
Well, I don't know. Well, I obviously don't know Abel as well as others, but like he probably knows. Like Flytrap knew he was with bad people. It's just like they had him in numbers, you know what I mean? I don't know. What do Percy/Allo think about that?
Can you not hear me very well again? I'll go get my microphone.
Thanks, babe.
Alrighty. Well, Percy thinks about that.
Percy's taking a long think about it.
Yeah, really considering all the options.
Percy's gonna take a walk away from the group.
In the
Yeah.
car.
The vehicle.
We pull over so Percy can take a walk.
Mull things over.
We're just driving.
I need to get out. I'm sorry.
If we're getting out, or is that just like hypothetical?
I mean,
You know, I could go for some lighthearted fun at the moment.
Are we safe?
I would like. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, are we out of danger?
Are we out of danger, DM? I just wanted to swing with my rope around a tree. I don't know. You know, just thinking because, like, we just set a bunch of cars on fire and killed a lot of people. You know, maybe do something a little wholesome. I don't know.
I would say you guys could be at a point where you're a couple. You probably have driven for like an hour just straight north.
So
And
maybe we're off a main road.
Is there like radio signal? Like could we be like listening to the militants like chatter?
kind of what you get, because the last time you did listen in a little bit. Besides like this, like the music or stations or whatever, there is the one signal that is just them communicating through the trucks. And mostly all you aren't getting a lot of like amazing information because they know they are basically already all grouped together. They don't really need to use their trucks. All you are getting though is from the original, from Cheyenne, from the Air Force Base, is like people calling for check-ins but not getting any. For a good while they aren't getting any check-ins. And they're giving them like 15-minute intervals in between waiting.
Interesting. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hey, Percy, what do you think? Oh, bye, Cormac.
Do I have to? Oh.
You're good now.
Oh, okay. I mean, you know. Yeah, what I was trying to say was, are we still trying to go east? Do we have a reason for going east?
I think our reasoning was there's like more rebellion activity out there.
Oh, yeah. And wasn't Abel on the way there? Kind of?
He was not. He's going west.
Ah, poopy. Okay. I mean, it would be nice to track down Abel and see what he's doing, if he's okay. But also, like, if our intent was to go east, then that's super out of the way. And we don't even know where he is. All we know is, like, Plains area or whatever.
He would be probably pretty difficult to track down.
But honestly, yeah, I'm kind of with Dot. I need to rest my brain and my body. We've been doing a lot. And I want to test out my new arm. Menace, can you take me out, like, jumping?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Totally do that. Is there like a ghost town that we can like camp out in for a while?
Absolutely, there is. Let me give you
Regan,
Hi?
DM, can it be like one of those that they would film old Western movies in?
Bitch, hell yeah.
Okay.
Let's say you probably are around the location of good old Yoder, Wyoming.
Good old Yoder.
Maybe it's Yoder, maybe it's Yoder. Couldn't tell you.
I like Yoder.
But that's the kind of town you kind of end up at. Yes, that's only just for me to keep track of where you are. Little tiny ghost town, not a lot of activity there. There are people in this town. You figure that out pretty quickly. They look like they don't look like militants at all, but they kind of see you approaching in a militant vehicle, and you see people like immediately like go home. They're going home now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit.
Can we be like yelling out the window or like sticking a flag out and be like, fuck the military?
That is super conflicting to not knowing. Maybe we should get a rap detail for this van. I don't know.
In a spray paint, like.
Yes, you guys you drive into the middle of town with Letty hanging out the window, screaming. Yeah, you do that. People don't exactly know how to respond to that sort of, like, they're in a full militant vehicle, but there is a young woman who's leaning out it and screaming.
I'm like in the back seat, like, just like embarrassed.
I'm cheering Letty on.
However, I am
Yeah.
like, I'm looking at this town. I'm just completely thrilled. I'm just like, this is my fantasy. I get to be a cool loner in this ghost town. I want nothing more than to like get out of the car and just saunter in on my own.
I mean,
Foiled
yeah.
once again by my dumb companions.
When you separate yourself from your family to try to look like you're cool on like vacations.
He walks like 20 feet away.
I'm a local.
Yeah. Penny me little.
I'm a mysterious local.
DM.
Yep.
So if this, as I've requested, is a Western ghost town like in the movies, is there a saloon?
There are shops, because, like, this is like a real town.
I just want the swinging doors and just be like, I'm in town.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Regan, we want this to be Rango. I want this to be the set of Rango.
Alright, Dot, can you please roll me a d20?
Yeah, I can.
This is the most
All
important.
the marbles.
No!
No! Just
Can I give her
lie.
advantage?
Just lie next time.
Can I give Dot the help action?
Sure, give Dot the help action. Reroll your.
We can do this.
I shit you not, I rolled another 4.
Damn it.
Wasn't meant to be.
Wait, but it hit the corner of my box. Does that count?
So you got 2 4s.
Can I have advantage again?
No, you may not.
Okay.
Quick, Letty, give her the help action.
I'm rolling.
Someone help me, please.
I'll help you.
I got a 12.
12.
A 15.
You got 2 4s.
Okay, well, someone else helped me.
Okay, cool. Dot, what you do find, as you guys, I'm assuming, you all are getting out of the car.
Yes.
Yes.
Dot, you walk over to what appears to be, the word bar is written above it. No door at all.
Damn.
The swinging doors?
No, there's no door, blown clean off. You can see the,
No
the door
fun
frame.
allowed. Regan says, no fun allowed.
Can I pretend to kick open like an
Percy
old
gets
western door?
her cool arm. Give us this.
Percy, you kick the air.
I kick it and then I like stride in like this into the air.
You stride and you see there are a couple of people inside who are looking at you like, can we help you?
I'm gonna like sit into my hips and put my thumbs in my pockets and be like,
Like a bad middle school photo.
yes.
Ooh.
Like I'm trying to be like all swaggy and stuff. Where am I?
There's a there's like a nice little counter that a couple people are sitting at. They stop, they look at you and they go, you're at the bar?
Perfect.
Do you want something to drink? You walked in here very dramatic, like quite impressive, I will say.
I'm gonna run back, stick my head out the door and be like, I found the bar, guys. And I'll run back in and go up to the bar counter and be like, now, what do you have? Because whatever you have, I want a lot of it.
Oh, where's my D20? One of the guys he was sitting down, he gets up, he walks around, and he, from under the counter, pulls out, like, you actually see he pulls out like a little case of a bunch of jars that are all mismatched. They do not go together. He takes one out and sets it in front of you. And he says, alcohol? That's what we got here.
I'll take it.
Sounds good. What do you
is
have
this-
for it?
We'll take the lot.
What is it? Do you make it yourself?
Absolutely not. No, I'm not skilled in the ways of drink making. Unfortunately, no. I have a guy, he gets it from me. I don't know.
But what is it like? What, like whiskey, moonshine?
It's kind of a fun game we play called What's in It?
Oh, I like those games. What do I have to give you? I have my service. Need any dishes cleaned?
You know what, young lady, can I get your name?
I legit almost said Sam. I was like, oh, it's Sam. Nope.
What's
Percy.
funny about that is you did say your name was Sam.
Sam. It's Percy.
Dear Percy. Percy, if you, all my friends here, you see there's 3 other people there, they all have a drink. He's like, Yeah, listen, if you, I don't know, help us clean out these jars, we'll have you get you one on the house, all right?
That's what I call a deal, baby.
All right, Percy. He moves this little jar closer to you.
Oh, I can have it now?
Absolutely. I trust you. Is there a reason not to trust you?
Thank
We're
you.
done with our drinks yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay at the counter and try and look really cool and drink. I don't think Percy's ever been to a bar and drank in public.
Mm-hmm.
She drank like on her own accord, but
Hell
is
yeah.
anyone else there?
You, yes,
I would
anyone?
love to be witnessing this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Letty, you're there?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. I'm gonna lean over to Letty and be like, I'm really glad that they don't card people in the apocalypse.
I mean, you do kind of look like a child. They probably would. They're just letting it slide, you know. You know.
And I'm
This is
appreciative.
Wyoming.
You don't know what's slid in Wyoming.
True. Laws aren't real.
We came in the military truck, so
I forgot how old I am.
You're
that-
old as shit.
I think you were 34.
Was I really?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Like a grown ass man. Okay, anyway.
Can I also ask the bartender and be like, can I have one of whatever the heck that is, and like offer some scrap metal or like whatever's in the back of that truck?
He'll definitely take scrap metal if we've got it.
Cool. Pop that open. Be like, yep. Hope this doesn't kill us, and just.
Dot, do you have something to say?
Yeah. Can I arm wrestle for a drink?
arm wrestle me.
No, I'm gonna win.
Oh,
He has
my
a
robot
hand.
hand?
Okay,
I
well,
have a hand made of metal.
your real hand.
Well, I don't
I
want
wanna,
that one.
I wanna arm wrestle the guy behind the bar for it.
He looks at you and then looks at all of his buddies and goes, hell yeah, it's gonna be what is this? Fucking 10 in the morning? Hell yeah, it's gonna be a great day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do some post strength rolls.
Okay.
So what's your strength modifier, just so we know off the top?
+2.
+2. All right, he's gonna roll straight. So it'll basically just be first to 3, just contested rolls.
Okay.
Ready for your first one?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
An 18.
All right, roll to 5. So that's
Okay.
Dot starting off super strong. Like immediately, totally focused. This guy definitely underestimated you. Let's go second roll. Ready?
19.
We're not
The
even
only
making
one.
roll. He's not even rolled the
What?
third one. You, with a 19 versus a 1, you start off strong. You see him panic for a second. You fucking destroy his hand and just wham! Into the bar table. His buddies like, oh, hey!
Ooh, about that drink.
He's shaking his hand. He's like, yeah, dude, sure, here you go.
Thank you. That was very kind of you. I just drain it. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
He's like, you guys are, you're I've never seen you guys before. Are you from around here? Like, what are you doing here? You all are pretty fun, but like, what's up? What's going on?
I'm still waiting outside.
Just in the doorway, like,
Yeah, just I'm listening.
And Venice is probably in there. She's gonna be like, wait, before we start telling stories, can I get one of those drinks?
and what you got for it?
I like kind of roll up my pant leg and put my shoe on put my foot up on like a bar stool while wearing my super dope jump boots. I go, I'll let you take these boots for a spin.
He inspects the shoes, like, yeah, these look dangerous. What do these do? I'm sorry? I've never seen these before. They look like they have springs and a booster on them. Are these gasoline powered?
You ever jump so high you think you can see God?
He slides you 2 drinks.
Hell yeah. I very slowly unlace my shoes, shoot one straight back, and like hand him my shoes, and I go, you're gonna want to take these outside.
He like holds them like he doesn't quite know what to do with them, and then he's like just like wide-eyed, starts like walking towards the door. All of his buddies get up to follow him out. Cormac, you see like 4 guys enter.
Right as this is happening, I enter and I'm like, I had my whole speech to get a drink prepared and what I was gonna do, and now there isn't a bartender, so I just sit down next to Dot looking defeated.
You know,
Oh, okay.
I'm about to die.
So when he's about to die, I reach behind the bar and grab a bottle of bourbon and just help myself.
Oh yeah, no,
How
it's
do
not
you know it's bourbon though?
Is that because you can see what they have back there? You know when you go to a bar and they have the drinks out there?
I thought this was just a bunch of jars of
These are a bunch of like
random-
unlabeled fucking bottles and jars.
I find something dark.
There you go, dude.
Brown
Yeah.
juice.
Any of you guys following these fellas outside?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're just standing in the doorway, so like you're not outside.
Oh, absolutely.
I would like to, before this guy jumps, but in earshot of him, lean over to Dot and be like, you're gonna want to get some medicine ready.
She
All right.
absolutely does this. Has her aspirin ready.
All right, he makes his first roll. That's a 4, but it's not a natural 1. I don't know why I roll so fucking terribly, but this poor guy is about to get it. So he ignites the boots and he takes off. He immediately is off balance, kind of doing some flips in the air. He's now 45 feet in the air, which is very high for a human to go in such a short amount of time. He's now going to attempt to stick the landing. That's a 10. It's not horrible.
How many limbs does he lose?
He doesn't lose, and he does, he kind of like, he doesn't land on like feet or anything like that. He kind of just mostly tumbles, does a couple somersaults, but seems to avoid any huge injuries to himself. But as the dust settles, he picks himself up from the ground, looks at his buddies who are like anxiously like, oh, is he okay? Is he good? Did we have fun? He looks at them, he says, I just flew. I have ascended. I flew. And all of his buddies cheer and like gather around him, like pumping him up. And that's what you guys see.
I just down my second drink.
Oh yeah.
Is there old-timey music, like piano music playing in the background? Serious question.
Please, Regan.
Sure, dude. There's a little like radio up behind the bar, little like AM/FM, battery powered, cranking out some very like as you listen, wildly like nationalistic country songs. But the beat's kind of catchy. It's a little, you can toe tap to this.
Like when you accidentally get stuck on the Jesus station.
Yeah.
But it's not
Well,
absolutely.
I mean,
terrible.
accidentally.
I said what I said, Mac.
And they'll thank you to say something nice about our Lord.
But there's a little bit of some nice guitar and some toe tapping tunes happening as you guys kind of sit at the bar and drink a little drink at 10 a.m. in the morning.
It's happening.
Incredible.
So, where y'all from? I
If
know
you
nothing
stay
about you
here-
people.
Oh shit, us.
Us or the bar people?
Oh, are they back?
They're kind of outside dicking around.
I have my shoes back, by the way.
Yeah, they're trying to just get him to fully tell the story of how it felt to fly. Yeah, it's just you guys in the bar.
Nope.
Where are you guys from?
Sorry.
Tell
Is
me.
there anything in the bar that would I don't know, say what their stance is with like the militants or whatever? Like, is there any propaganda or whatnot?
You don't see like any propaganda or anything like that in here. I mean, you did witness that most people, like when you guys rolled in on that vehicle, most people just like went inside. So they probably aren't like huge, like, hey, let's take them down sort of people, but they definitely aren't like, this isn't a place that
Not
militants frequent.
confrontational?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good to know. How big is this bar?
It's not huge.
Okay. Okay. So if these guys are still outside, can I take another drink?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna fucking do it. And you know what else I'd like to do? I would like to grab, let's see. I'm gonna grab Percy, and to this music, I would like to start spinning around, like where you do like that hand thing. Do you know what I'm talking about? And you lean back.
It's like in Matilda.
Oh
I
yeah.
think so. Not with their hair. With their hands. It's like a dance thing. And do that thing.
I'm all over that shit. Yes.
Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to do. Thank you, DM.
Yeah, so Dot and Percy are dancing on the floor.
Of course.
Has everyone ignored Percy's question?
Yeah.
My bad.
I mean, we can't really talk while you're dancing, but maybe when you get back.
Yeah. I would love to just sit next to Cormac, just be like, so you and Impala, that's her fucking name? Yeah. You and Impala, like, did you like fuck her or something? Or like what was up with that?
I choke on my drink a little bit,
Yeah.
and I just say like, nope.
I mean, that's probably good because I think she's with Scarab now, so that'd be like a little awkward.
Yeah, good for her. Yeah, definitely not.
Oh, so you know her like from something else or like what?
Yeah. When I was much younger. Drink?
Sure. I'd reach behind the bar and grab another thing.
And this how do you know all these people we keep running into? You seem to have quite a history.
I mean, before I joined Aloe's group, I was kind of just like living on the streets, so doing my best to survive mostly.
Did you fuck Impala?
I look at you for the first time in this conversation and go, nah, she's not really my type.
Cheers, bro.
I don't know what Impala even looks like.
You do. You've seen her without a mask.
Yeah,
I know,
so
okay, but like, I don't know.
she's got
What
some
you
horn.
saw of Impala, she is like just like a middle-aged woman, long hair.
Oh,
She
shit.
looks very nice.
I thought she was like younger. I don't know why, but
No, she's like 40.
shit. Yankee.
Yankee, you say? It's a 32-year-old man. Made these characters like a year ago.
Oops.
Lady's gonna waltz over to Cormac's other side and sit down.
I really want like Dot to rescue me, but I don't want to start dancing.
You win or you lose, baby.
Like I've been shot several times, and this is the worst pain I've felt.
I'd be like, you look like you really fit in a place like this. Have you, like, how'd you get all that cool cowboy stuff and the whip and everything? Like, where'd you find that?
Oh, and I verbatim quote what Venice just said to me about living on the street. And I do a horrible job. So you can totally tell that I'm just playing dress up.
I clock.
We spend enough time around towns like this. Like it's clearly cheesy dialogue that I got from some cowboy story.
It works for you, like, honestly. You got the aesthetic down.
I tip my hat and take a drink.
Amazing.
I've
What about-
taken another bottle and like put it in my jacket.
What about you, Letty? Where were you before all this?
The same kind of awkward thing. It was like, yeah, I was around. I'm actually from a little bit further west originally, kind of in like more the mountainy-ish kind of stuff,
All right, mountainy-ish.
Mountainy. Yeah.
Oh, we stopped dancing?
Yes, I stumble up to the bar.
I didn't. I kept dancing.
Did you notice I left?
Maybe not. That's for you to decide. No, that's for not anyone to decide.
That's why she left, is because Dot didn't care if you were dancing or not.
So are we stealing drinks now? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
I give a huff and I put like some money down. I put like a $10 bill on the bar. It's not stealing.
You
Like
guys
actual money?
This is yeah.
Pardon?
Holy shit, where'd you get this?
I realized what I just did and I take it back and I put like $2.
Oh no.
There
What?
we go. That's what I meant. Sorry, this is, you know, when you've been around enough places like this, you come across. Hey! Most of this is stuff we've taken from militants and bandits. All right, all right. You don't
I've
even know where I came up with any of this stuff. You know, I don't. We're asking a lot of questions here. I'm just trying to do the right thing and leave some money. I leave the bar. Um,
pick up the money and inspect it.
I'm gonna look at it too, like, wow, hot damn.
Yeah, this is like legit. Absolutely.
Hold it up, see the little president head.
Is it two $1 bills or a
Tim.
$2 bill?
President West. It's two of the most crumpled, fucked up singles.
That's my dating one.
No, I thought you were 99-cent sloppy.
Oh, that's right, I
Oh my god.
Cormac, you exit the bar and you see that group of guys talking. And they see you come out, they totally realize they like forgot the bar for a second. Oh, and
Hey, some crazy people are stealing your drinks back there.
What?
I'm
Dang.
pissed, guys. I'm angry at this party.
they go, oh yeah, that happens like honestly, to be honest, they bring you in, they like all kind of surround you a little bit and bring you in close. They go, we'll be really honest, we also stole these drinks. This is not our bar, we found these.
While they're talking, I'm like, oh, interesting. And I take the bottle out and I pass it around.
Hell fucking yeah.
Where's Rocket Boots guy? Is he still like orgasming on the ground somewhere? Like,
no, he has transcended. You can see that, like, look, he's definitely like he's come back down a little bit to just be like a more normal average person. But he says, he takes a bottle, he thanks you, takes a drink from it. He's like, yeah, where are you guys from though? We like have not seen you around.
You know, when you've been around enough places like that, I'm just gonna say, like, you know, we're just a bunch of travelers. We don't know where any of us are from ourselves. We just came from Cheyenne. We got through it. You know, trying to look buff here.
He says, you guys came in on that, right? And he points over to the vehicle you guys came in on.
Well, yeah. But you know how many people we had to fight off to get our hands on one of those things.
I was gonna say, you guys aren't militants, are you?
Do you want us to be?
Because if you're undercover and I ask you, you have to say that you are.
What's it to ya?
I just need to know these things, you know?
Yeah, I'm a narc? No, I'm not a fucking militant. Did you not hear our battle cry as we pulled into town?
It was a little on the nose. We couldn't tell if you guys were like just, you know, the worst actors ever. Like, sometimes the militants come up to you like, hey, where can I find a rebel hideouts? I'm one of you.
Do I sound like a narc?
Up for debate.
We're not militants. We're not. All right.
And, I mean, I'm inclined to believe you since you did just admit to stealing. And normally they don't cause that much trouble if they come through, so.
Do you want us to cause more to prove that we're not?
Oh no, we're like good on trouble here. Thank you though.
All
right. Yeah, these guys kind of, they actually walk over to start looking at the vehicle.
Hey, careful, keep your paws off.
They're like, we're just checking it out.
On this thing. We don't want anything worse to come to it.
Did anyone grab the keys?
I like move my jacket, show off my pistol. No funny business.
You want to like, is this blood on here? On this car?
What? Blood.
It's not mine. That's all I say.
You know, roadkill these days is just terrible.
Stop
These
killing
homes
the
in the
vibe. I'm trying to look cool in front of these cars.
Yeah, these guys are gonna kind of just continue to inspect the car, mostly because not a whole lot come through that they can just look at.
So,
without-
are you? Do y'all stay here, or are you travelers as well?
Yeah, we used to be, we've traveled a little bit, but we've kind of settled down here now.
Got it. Well, if you've been here for long enough, then you must know how to defend yourselves. Anything you want to trade? Got any ammunition or fun knickknacks you'd like we could take off your hands? Someone in this party will find a use for anything.
Yes.
We got one girl with one arm. The other one is a robot. I don't even know what it does. All it does is lose arm wrestles. I don't know why we paid so much.
They take in all of that information.
I'm just happy to be talking to someone else.
They say, I mean, honestly, we don't have a whole lot here. We mostly just fight off people who travel through, like you guys, as where we get a lot of our supplies from. In terms of weapons and stuff, we all have, I mean, not a lot of people got guns around here. I don't know if you know, Mr. Rudy Tooty Point and Shooty. Guns aren't like a thing that a lot of people have around here. That's kind of like a militant thing, which makes me kind of more suspicious of you, like a little bit, but not enough to really think about it. There goes like, I think it's the hat. I'm really trusting it.
With the number of militants out there, like you said, they all have guns. If we're gonna want to survive and still not let ourselves become those bastards, we need a way to defend ourselves.
You taking away my rights?
I mean, out of character here, I think the Second Amendment. Anyway, I'm not super opposed to it. People need to defend themselves. Anyway, I say, what about food? Any cans or dried stuff that might be good on a long journey?
Yeah. When the guy's like, hey, yeah, I'll show you down. We have like a little tiny little market that we get a lot of people trade. They leave some stuff, take some stuff. Maybe you guys will find some stuff you like here.
Yes.
Sure. I'll try to get the group to sober up and get off the dance floor so we can maybe do some trading later.
I will only be getting off the dance floor.
All right. Well, good. That's what I hoped you would do.
He kind of points down, just kind of down this a couple blocks. You can see basically what looks like a little stall set up outside of a building. That he motions you to the little kind of trade-in market that they have.
Sounds good. We'll be sure to stop by. I wouldn't want to make any decisions on trading or getting food without the consent of the rest of the group.
Hell yeah.
We're a pretty tight-knit bunch at this point. We tell each other everything.
We know everything about each other.
Yeah, that's right.
Even our last names.
Ew, only one of them.
I forgot you guys all have last names.
What's your last name, Letty?
Clerval.
Cormac?
No, Clerval from Frankenstein. It's a Frankenstein reference.
Okay, Venice, what's yours? Is it bitch? Venice bitch?
Come on, Lana.
Listen, out of character, I don't know. I'm absolutely pulling up my backstory documents now.
Regan, what's
What
your
about
last
Italy? You can be Venice.
Venice, Italy.
name? DM, what's your last name?
Huh?
God, something.
Daddy
Okay.
D.
But I straight up don't remember yours either.
Mine,
Yeah.
calm.
I hate you.
Uh,
I forgot there's something with you. There's always
Trooper.
something.
But it's KAHM.
At first I thought you said come.
Well,
That's
only
that's
on
more-
Fridays.
that's Cormac's middle name.
Oh my god.
Venice, have you figured out your last name yet? It's been on the road that long, you can't even remember.
Listen, when I left my family, I had to leave everything behind, and
Let the past die.
And you left the knowledge of your last name.
the fuck, I can only find the documents that you sent me, Regan. I can't find my own.
Obliviated.
Babe, when you sent me your backstory, you did not include the last name. You put down Venice last name redacted.
I couldn't remember. I couldn't think of anything.
I really like the name like Italy.
I do remember that now. Yeah, I don't know.
It's redacted.
Oh,
Aloe, what's your last name?
Vera.
Oh, White Rock.
That's the first time I've heard that.
White Rock?
And I literally grew up with you, so.
Percy, you definitely know their last name.
Oh.
I love the image of Aloe just sitting quietly wherever we go. Just
Did he have a drink at all?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay.
We swapped it out with like brown water instead.
Give him some apple juice.
Aww. You want a milk?
Letty, what did you say your last name was again?
Clerval. C-L-E. Wait, hold on. How do I spell that? A lot of wine already.
Clerval.
C-L-E-R-V-A-L.
Clerval.
That just reminds me of like the medication for like what am I
Claritin?
thinking of? Like Clarisol or Clarisil or whatever. Like
Claritin.
Claritin.
Claritin Clear. Girl, you were in
Loratadine?
you were in Frankenstein.
That wasn't a character. Wasn't that a character? Regan?
I couldn't tell you.
Do you remember freshman year of college?
I can't remember either time I did Frankenstein or read the book or the spin-off series. Couldn't tell you.
I'll just
Percy. Oh, sorry.
Are you writing all these down to like... Oh, you cutie.
Everybody put your last names in the chat.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I can't.
I just spelled my name wrong.
Calm. Bitch.
I felt really clever when I came up with that one. Now.
Wait,
Letty bitch.
Yeah, Percy, what was yours? Did you
Yeah.
say it?
Jackson?
I wish. My last name's Watts. Percy Watts.
Oh, yeah. I
Aww.
feel like you've mentioned that before, or maybe that was like out of game.
You sound like a spunky young like children's hero, like a heroine.
Percy Watts.
Like,
yeah, the adventure.
your
of
name
Percy Watts.
sounds like you would like punch kids' bullies.
Oh yeah, with my robot hand.
It's like what you're, but like in a horribly violent way. You're like One Punch Man, but a child.
DM,
Hi.
are there any fast food places in this world? Like a drive-through? Like a, I don't know. I don't know why I've been thinking about, we have a car now. Like, I want to know, did McDonald's survive the apocalypse? Like, I just...
100% it did. It's generally not in places that you can access, because they're generally for militants, who people who have money.
Have
But
you thought of
absolutely.
it? I have a new quest. I have
We'll
a new-
get you McDonald's.
Oh,
Oh
thank
my
God.
God.
Well, apparently Cormac has actual money, so he can pay for it.
I don't have any money left.
You literally showed
I
us a
spent my-
$10 bill
I spent my $2.
and the 10.
That's for guns and food and important things.
How much money do you have?
In total, $12.
Okay.
I promise.
Where'd you get it?
Who's next on the rocket boots? Look over there.
Look over there.
I'll let you ride my rocket boots if you tell us where you got your money.
We spent enough time averting death. I'm not trying to look for it by strapping those death traps onto my feet. Listen, we all had lives before we joined this party. Some of us might have come by means in several different ways. I don't want y'all thinking of, and I don't want anyone here to think of anyone any differently in the time that they had before we joined our party.
I fist bump you for that.
Ow!
Yeah.
I'm elderly. Remember that.
You're 32. Get over yourself.
You know, how can I get over myself when I'm already over the hump, over the hill?
The hill is 40, baby.
40.
This is the apocalypse.
That's true. Life expectancy is what, like 50?
Life expectancy is 31.
It's probably like 40.
31.
Especially, yeah. And it's not like any of us are the kind of people that have like a ton of money just sitting around to help pay for medical stuff, right? None of us are.
Right.
Right. Oh, so I'm back in the bar. So, those guys showed us that if we need to stock up on change subject. Stock up on any food or supplies. There's a market down the road a bit. Dot. Stop spinning. Hey, listen. This is important.
I think she's had too much to drink, y'all.
She hasn't had anything to drink. She's high on the liquor.
You know,
of
it's
love.
really dissatisfying when you have to use all of your alcohol to put it in people's open wounds.
I don't need fun to have drugs.
All right. Cormac, you were talking about like an open market though.
Yeah, there's a bit of a market. So if anyone has any scraps or things to trade, I think we should hit that up before we leave. Maybe we'll get some food or maybe some information.
Shopping.
Yeah. DM. I don't know about the rest of the group, but I definitely want to hit it up, and I know what I want already.
Me too.
Okay. I would like to purchase a slingshot.
Ooh.
Like,
Come on, they exist in this world. There's no way.
Gonna see if a slingshot is at a market where most people just drop off things they find on the road to trade for things they might actually need.
Oh, I guess I could make one too if I can't find one, but like,
What video game am I thinking of?
Stardew Valley.
No.
When I think slingshot, I think of the weapon I never used and now need in the newest update.
Oh, I'm thinking of Animal Crossing.
Dot, you find a child's slingshot little toy.
ooh.
Put bombs in it.
Do I have to buy it or can I just take it?
Now you need to trade for it.
Okay. Can I arm wrestle for that?
I'll trade you this stolen liquor.
You need to trade something. You see, like, there's a woman who is kind of like running this place. She's like, basically, you trade something equivalent for it. That way, someone else later can pick up some supplies. Is kind of how this is going to run.
Okay. I'm not willing to give up my meat tenderizer. Unfortunately, I'm not telling the lady this. I'm just saying this so it's known. So I think I'm gonna just figure out how to make my own.
Okay.
It's because I'm not in a giving mood. You know what I mean? I'm just in a mood
Uh-huh.
for.
Absolutely.
If you want one, if you see one there, I've got a scythe that I would think would be of equivalent value that we could trade for that. Only if we go dancing later again.
You just happen to have a scythe?
Yeah.
That's so cool. I don't even know what that is.
What for?
Just
That's-
for fun. Yeah.
That's like what Grim Reapers carry around.
I mean,
Oh,
it's like a fun version.
Like casually sticking out of Woody's overalls.
How did we not see this before?
I'm good at
Like
hiding
my
from you.
Mary Poppins bag.
Or sorry, it's technically a sickle on here. But
Oh, like one of the curved little.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the difference is inherently, but
It's
what
large.
It's the size.
Okay.
Scythe is on like a stick, like the Grim Reaper has that.
Okay.
A sickle is like a handheld thing with a curve. The Soviet Union flag?
Yeah. Same
That's a
concept though,
sickle.
right? Cutting wheat.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Do you wanna here you go, friend, if you wanna try and trade for something.
Eddie, were you a farmer?
No.
Oh.
This is
That
like
would've
the
been
sickle
cool.
that my dad had in our garage. It was my grandpa's from Sicily.
You just happened to. All right.
That's
I was in my dad's garage and I was like, why do we have a sickle?
That's so weird.
That's cool. Yeah, I was hiding in somebody's garage and I found a sickle.
Buddy's backstory. I got the sickle from Mac's garage.
We found
Canon.
the abandoned ruins of a garage.
Yep.
Wait, so Letty, you traded that for me?
Yeah, I'm giving it to you to trade for that if you find something you want.
I want the slingshot. That is so nice. Thank you.
I'll teach you how to shoot later too if you want.
Okay. Sorry, my thing cut out, so I was just like, hello. But yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
Is there any food there?
Yes, there is.
What kind of food?
You see there are a bunch of cans, mostly just like cut vegetables cans. You see there are a couple loaves of bread that have been wrapped. You also see there are like more these mismatched bottles. And the woman tells you that they are there's some apple juice in there. And there's some water. And you also see some like packaged, like almost like would be like convenience store, like small packaged goods. Little like candies and like fucking like Slim Jims, like packaged like jerky, stuff like that. Are you looking for anything specific?
I'm gonna go up to whoever's selling it and be like, and open up my little traveler's guide to like the sights and sceneries section or whatever. Like, I like to think that there's like a recommended restaurant portion of the book. And she's gonna point to like a picture of a burger and be like, I've heard of these things. Where do I get this?
The woman looks closely at the picture, and she says, "Well, honestly, you could probably kind of cobble together something. I'm afraid I don't quite have the beef here to make anything like that. But I feel like you could cut a loaf of bread to make the little like buns, and then get a couple vegetables on there. And I mean, if you ground some meat and cook it up, it'll probably be close."
You're a genius. You are just a food wizard. What do you want for it?
For what are you getting?
The bread and the vegetables.
You can either trade her something small like scrap metal or anything like that, or kind of whatever you have on your person.
Yeah, I'll give her some scrap metal. Not all my scrap metal, but like some of it.
Yeah, for this amount of food, you don't need to give her a whole lot.
Nice.
So like one or two.
I'm gonna run back to the group and be like, guys, I'm gonna make us burgers.
Well, I've heard about those.
I know. I'm so tired of eating like trail mix.
Yeah, I've heard
They're
of them.
really good, yeah.
I think they should be. I would imagine they taste good.
Dot, you had one before?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Wasn't actually asking you, McCormick. Dot, what's it taste like?
It's like it's okay. It depends, like, I don't know. As Gina, I'm like, how do you describe what meat tastes like to people that have never had meat, but they've actually, like, you know?
What do you mean never had meat?
I think we've had meat.
We've killed animals for food.
Oh, that's right.
The
I
entire
mean,
kingdom.
like, it depends. Okay, I'm going
But
back.
like, but like we wouldn't have had like ground meat, you know?
Yeah, I suppose.
That's like a totally different texture.
Yeah, they taste pretty good when they're done right.
Hmm.
Do you like ketchup and stuff with yours, or what's your
What's
condiment?
ketchup?
What?
Okay.
Who's that?
I mean, tomatoes.
Have you had one,
No.
Letty? Oh. Dad, do you know how to make one?
You know, no. I don't really like to. I've seen them good, but like I'd rather not like.
So, no, but like, I'll do it, but you've seen it? You know how?
No.
What was that look?
Insight check.
No.
Do it.
Throwing you off your rhythm.
Throw you off your
Rhythm.
Salt and pepper.
I had pepper. Did you actually roll insight?
Well, if you're not going to.
Okay.
Roll a deception check.
Me? Oh my
Yep.
god.
Can I roll insight too?
Absolutely.
Beat it, bitch, because I got it. Wait, what is. You said deception? I didn't even add anything. I got a 17.
Got a 19.
Oh,
Suck it.
I got an 11.
Venice, you can totally pick up that Dot is both lying and somehow also avoiding the questions at the same time. You're actually kind of impressed at how she's like really weaving that in there.
I'm like, huh, interesting.
Well, I'm gonna find out how to make it. Somehow. With no help at all now, I guess.
I'll supervise.
So you know how?
I didn't say you don't have to know how to do things to be a supervisor.
Okay.
It's a circle.
Okay.
I'll just offer my input when I feel it is needed.
I can trust that.
As I would do anyway. As the player, not as the character.
Oh, are there any books?
Let's see.
Because now I kind of want a recipe book.
Cute.
And of course, her.
Serving, catering to friends in the post-apocalypse. I'll take dried meat and canned veggies and make it work for any gathering. by Gordon Ramsay.
Martha Stewart, after the end.
You know, she's still alive.
Yeah. True.
She's still publishing her magazine.
Percy, you don't find any real books, but you do find this woman actually is selling tiny little basically cards that she has strung together of little recipes that she has. Which does tell you how she's made all the bread. It tells you how to make the bread. It's a lot of these are very simple recipes that you could like do over like a campfire, but would still be a little bit more involved than just sear meat and that's it. I don't know. So there's probably about 10 recipes in this tiny little booklet that she has, which literally is like salad, put vegetables together.
Hey, more than I know.
And she's honest, she'll just give you this because she wants people to cook.
Thank you. I have another book. Yes. Thank you very much, old lady.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up all the ingredients to make ketchup and just make that and not acknowledge that I know how to do that or why.
What would that be? Like sugar?
I think there's vinegar in it.
Yeah.
Tomatoes.
So it's gonna be like real ketchup and not like Heinz. There's a difference.
Heinz would probably have survived this long. There's so many preservatives.
Actually,
We're gonna get sued by Heinz. We're gonna receive like a pigeon with a note saying
Heinz, sponsor this video. Sponsor us.
I want to take a moment to talk to you about Squarespace. Today's sponsor is HelloFresh.
I also just had another weird idea come to mind. Aside from cooking, all of a sudden, Percy wants to build a drone.
And Cormac really wants to get into macrame.
Can you make these happen?
Yeah, cool. So the drone thing, definitely not going to find anything here for that.
Oh. That's fine.
that might be good for like rat food, maybe.
That's true. I want to make it myself, though. Are there any flamethrowers?
No.
Got it. Well, I'm done shopping.
Can I stock up on medical supplies, maybe? A few band-aids.
Yeah, you see that there's a tiny little like bandages. There is like alcohol next to it, like, hey, disinfectant. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are there any cool rocks?
Oh my fucking god.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. 2 plus 4.
Definitely doesn't have any for sale. Also not finding a lot on the ground.
Shame. Does anyone have like pens or pencils?
Yeah, you see this lady, she's making these tiny little books herself. You see she basically has like wrapped charcoal that she's using for marking. That's her very rudimentary way. She also there's like basically a little like cup full of like basically pencil ends that people have found, and like a couple bigger ones in there.
Joe, can I just take like the biggest of the pencil ends?
Absolutely. It's like half a pencil.
Dope. Okay. Does she want anything for that? I don't really have anything.
If you have anything like really small, literally like buttons or anything like that.
I think I have ball bearings
Yeah, dude, that'll work.
that everyone has. Yeah. Cool. I'll give her like 10 ball bearings.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Anything else that we're looking for?
Is there anything that like stands out that's like really cool?
Kind of the overall the overall kind of feeling of this that you're getting as you're looking around, that like slingshot that you found was honestly probably one of the coolest things here. Is that these are things that people could have easily parted with to trade for things that they kind of needed. So you're not going to find a whole lot of really fun things in here.
So no cool hats?
No cool hats, sorry.
Okay. That is all for me.
All right. What are we doing?
What else is in this town? So we got a bar, we got a cool store. Are
Is
there
there
like
a post office?
You can see where there was one. Yeah, absolutely.
Is there like leftover letters?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check for that.
Hell yeah. Okay. It's not super good. 12.
12. You enter the post office. You can see this place has been pretty cleaned out as you walk in. There are what little paper you do find left over in here. You find are a bunch of like basically like notice slips and basically little tiny like advertisements. You don't find any letters, unfortunately. You do find like basically all the equipment, like the like carts that they had, are left in here. And like the bags are also in here. But a lot of the letters themselves are gone.
Can I take a bag?
Absolutely, you can.
Hell yeah.
How does that practice? Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, are these people connected enough to like Cheyenne to know what's happening out there, or is it's just way too soon for news to spread?
You think these guys are pretty far removed You guys are like a car's hour away. You've traveled on foot what would have taken you like a full day to walk. You got there in like an hour. So these guys are pretty far removed from Cheyenne, so they don't know really any of this recent stuff that's happening. These guys really haven't heard a whole lot about.
What time of day is it?
I'd say at this point it's about noon-ish.
And you said it's like the fall time?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you want to practice something? Is that what you were saying?
I just didn't remember what time of year it was, because then I was gonna propose a slip and slide, but it seems a little cold for that.
A little bit chilly.
Yeah. I'm gonna go practice my slingshot and just use like rocks I find in the ground. I'll be in the corner doing that. So
Percy, did you want to practice something?
I want to make a burger.
Cool. Should we find a place to camp? / is there like houses we could crash in or something?
There's absolutely houses here for you guys to crash in.
I propose we select one.
Yeah. Are there any with cute front porches out front with like rocking chairs and stuff?
Absolutely there are.
Excellent.
You guys find a cute little house. Nice front porch would be great to sit out and, observe on. Inside you find, because this town is nowhere near the size of like the other places you've been in, the amount of things have been like taken out of here is like a lot less. Less people came here to like scavenge through, just because not many people made it out this far. So you find like there's like couches in here, just like more junk is left everywhere, kind of.
Can I roll investigation for anything cool?
Sure.
It's not gonna happen.
You find there's a thick layer of dust over everything.
Nice.
I call the couch. Couch.
Can we get like the stove going or start a fire or something like that?
You can actually start a fire. You're not sure the stove is gonna work.
Get a fire started, put some little chairs out like we're having a little bonfire kind of thing.
Inside? Or like
Outside?
on the porch?
Outside?
Outside. Okay.
Backyard.
Aw.
Cute.
A little bonfire?
Yeah.
I wish I had meat.
Are there like animals that we could kill?
They're not quite like, obviously not in town. You probably have to go out of town a little bit to try some hunting. When was the last time I made you guys hunt? Do you guys still have meat on you? I cannot remember.
Maybe. Probably not.
Do we have a way of preserving it?
Not for very long.
Yeah.
I could drive the truck a little bit further into the wilderness and see if we could shoot some deer, maybe.
I could just hold on to the ingredients for a little bit for when the right moment arises. But for now, I can make us veggie sandwiches.
That would be lovely. Thank you, Percy.
Maybe I can roast them all over the fire. Yeah,
Ooh.
I do that.
You do that.
Yes. Dun dun dun.
Is there like an upper level or a basement in this building?
There is both.
Can we check it out?
Absolutely, you can.
I want to go to the creepy basement first.
Hell yeah. You go down into the basement. It is very dark down there. You see there's a bunch of, it looks like this was mostly used for storage when it was used originally. So you see there's like shelves. It looks like whoever had owned this place originally maybe had done like some like, you know, simple like building down here. You can see there's like a little, like a couple like 2x4s like leaning against the wall. And like you find a old saw, a hand saw.
I take that 100%.
You now have a hand saw.
Yes. Is there a bolt cutter down there by any chance?
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm gonna take a bolt cutter.
That would have been
Take a
helpful.
bolt cutter.
Are there any Beanie Babies down there? You know, they might be worth something someday.
Oh my god.
You do not find any Beanie Babies down there.
I'm just poking around down here, not looking for anything in particular, just trying to creep on the life of whoever had this before.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I'm gonna.
Go for it.
I just want to yell out, "Dinner's ready!" And I'm gonna offer a sandwich to Cormac. I'm gonna say, Cormac, you can have this sandwich if you tell me where you're from.
I pull out a piece of beef jerky from my pocket, take a bite, and walk away.
You dummy, just take it.
Thanks. I hand over some beef jerky.
Thank you. I put it in my sandwich and hope it tastes like a burger. It probably doesn't.
To you, that is a burger. That must be what it tastes like.
It's the best burger I've ever had. Yeah, now I'm gonna hand a sandwich to Dot and say, Dot, I'll give you this sandwich if you tell me where you're from.
No. I turn around and I walk away.
Just okay, you can have the sandwich.
Okay, thank you. She did that knowing that she'd give me one anyways because she's too kind not to.
Venice,
Yeah, Percy.
where are you from?
I'm from Wyoming, Percy. I was from like the north corner, the north, was that west corner?
Like you grew up here?
Yeah.
Kind of a lame place to call home.
Yeah, no, it sucks.
Why do you think she's like this?
Cool.
Exactly. Tough. Mean.
Thanks for telling me. I'm gonna give you a sandwich.
Thanks for the sandwich, Percy.
Yeah. I'm from Canada. If anyone wanted to know, I'm from Canada. If anyone want to ask me where I'm from Canada.
Where are you from?
Canada.
Canada are you from?
Canada.
Yeah.
A.
Why'd you come here?
Canada like died. It got really cold. And it was what, like another ice age kind of. So can't go up there anymore. But I had this nifty little book of like sightseeing stuff. So Wyoming it was.
When did you move here?
When I was a kid. I don't know how old I was.
Is that when you joined Able, or were you around here before that?
That's kind of when I joined Able.
Were you by yourself?
For a little bit.
Oh.
Where are you from, Letty?
I'm from Utah. Yeah, kind of like the mountainy bits a little bit.
The mountainy bits.
Yeah.
Is that
They're
any
pretty-
cooler than here?
Hmm?
Is that any cooler than here?
I mean, it's just flat here, and there's things there. But like, there's a reason I'm here now, and Utah kind of sucks, and I can't go back there. So we're just gonna, go the other way.
Why can't you go back?
Just, yeah, just can't. Just
Oh.
can't. There's old lives back there, and you just gotta leave that at some point. Like Cormac said, we're all different people than we used to be.
I suppose. Well, here's your sandwich.
Oh, thanks. It looks great.
I tried. It's not a burger, but it's a veggie sandwich.
One day we'll get you a burger.
Thank you, Venice. And I will continue to cook you all little old lady recipes.
It is very much appreciated, and your veggie sandwiches are delicious.
Oh, thank you. If it gets you people to talk, I'll do it.
Bribery. Yeah.
Yeah, cooking isn't too far away from like chemistry. So
Yeah.
explosions, food.
Food explodes.
Yes.
And sometimes food makes you explode.
Yeah, thank you.
That's like body chemistry.
That's
We're just wearing 2 pairs of underwear. Fall on that scale.
Yeah, how much underwear do we own?
You're gonna have to tell me that.
Have we been wearing the same clothes?
You guys be
I have changed my
wearing clothes.
underwear.
I feel like I should have looked for clothes while we were shopping.
I need to go back. I need to buy like 5 pairs of underwear.
You can find a washing machine.
Do any of us know how to sew? I mean, I'm sure we have like a bucket that we could put water in, right?
Yeah, but then would we just be standing there naked?
That's how we look
We all
at
just go down to like a stream and are washing our dirty underwear.
There's a couple of things I know they're bound to notice.
Oh, well, gotta change that now. Are there like abandoned hotels? I keep forgetting that we're like past modern age.
I've been picturing this as like Fallout. So like,
Yeah.
we're past the post-apocalypse, but like there's some structure there.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I just don't know what's left behind.
You know, I think it would be safe though for all of us to maybe go buy some underwear or something.
Or like shampoo. Does that exist?
You guys have access to like soap. Like
good.
that is still a thing. People know how to like make that, and like that's a thing that circulates pretty frequently.
Thank
All
God.
these like white moms on Etsy that pass down their goat's milk soap knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should just take a bath.
Like together?
Bath.
I don't think I want to take a bath with a 34-year-old man.
Yeah, that does
Maybe not a good idea.
Sorry.
DM, should we roll for stink?
Listen, all y'all have a baseline stank to ya. You get used to it.
Oh, like cornflakey?
Ew.
I got
I
a
would like to take a
15 for
bath.
stank.
Add plus 10 because you're 34. And an 8 for stink.
I got a 4 for stink.
Ooh, Percy, you smell good.
I got an 8 too.
Wait,
Oh,
wait, we want smaller numbers?
I think
Yeah.
so.
that's
Sure.
stink. I took it as the higher the number, the stinkier you are.
Oh, because I thought like if you roll good, which is a higher number, then you stink less.
Oh.
Now you're rolling 4 stank. So 20 would be most stank.
Understood.
Someone roll for aloe.
I bet he's the stinkiest boy.
That's a natural 1, baby. That boy's clean.
Oh my
That
god.
man's, he's be clean.
He
Where's
washes
that,
his like
Like,
an
you-
obsessive
where's
amount.
that coming from? Like, what?
I would like to go down to the market and maybe, do they got any clothes? Or maybe does the house have clothes?
House does not have any clothes. Market doesn't have a whole lot. They mostly have some like t-shirts.
Ew, no.
They don't have a lot. Like I said, the market is just like what people can just give up and like
yeah.
be free, not having.
Do you want used underwear?
Maybe
Someone
watch
does.
this like Venice.
I'd rather have my own stinky underwear than someone else's used underwear.
Ew.
What an interesting conversation we're having.
Okay.
What do the t-shirts look like? Are any of them the ones with like just like some wolves on it or something? You know what I meant.
Yeah, there's
Like-
definitely a 3-wolf moon.
Or like just like a souvenir Wyoming shirt or something.
Yeah.
100%. There's a whole bunch of fucking souvenir shirts in there.
I want
Are
that.
they all for Wyoming?
Oh
They
my
aren't
god,
all for Wyoming.
those shirts with like wolves, like badly photoshopped against like a galaxy and trees.
Ew.
Oh, the
Very
best.
The like vaguely conservative ones you get at like the gas station
Yeah,
with like a fish on it.
it's like there's like an American flag or something.
An eagle.
How about any? Oh wait, I already asked if they were cool hats.
How about any like moderately cool hats? Not cool hats, just like
You aren't finding a whole lot of hats here.
I didn't need that.
there's not even cowboy hats here. We live in the Wild West now.
Everyone already has their hat. There's no extras.
Assigned one hat. Well, dang. So it's still like the middle of the day, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna go out hunting, I think.
I'll come with.
Me too.
I'm gonna go take a bath. Now I'm
What?
self-conscious of my stank.
I want to bathe, but not with Dot, like separately from Dot, and I want a
This
t-shirt.
could be bonding. That's okay. That's kind of weird. I am. You are still a kid, I think.
I'm 18.
Oh, okay. So it's not like illegal. Okay, you choose. I don't care.
You could do like the Mulan rules and like be on opposite sides of the river.
Oh yeah.
That could work. I'm down with that.
Well, once everyone's gone, Dot's top is gone. It's off.
It's out.
Yeah, I want a Wyoming shirt. Do I have to trade
Absolutely.
for it? Do I have to trade for it?
Yes. But there is one that says I came to Wyoming and all I got was this shirt. It's pretty good.
It's so bad, it's good. Yep. Yep, that's it. That's what I want. Are there any pants?
You find some like there's a bunch of like ripped jeans. Some have been like cut into shorts or jorts, if you would. And you find a couple like a couple pairs of like some ratty looking sweatpants.
I'm going for the jeans. Yeah.
All right. What you trading for those?
More scrap metal. I don't know. Or I've got like wires. My gross pot. Or one of my bombs.
Oleman isn't super into the weapons. So he kind of doesn't really need those.
Or oh, is it the same woman?
Yes.
I have a poncho.
She'll take that. Absolutely.
Yes. Like one of the I can't even remember where I got it from. Just like the thin like rain, yeah. Plastic. Hell yes.
Hell yes.
I've got a new outfit.
Ripped jeans and a Wyoming souvenir t-shirt. She's styling.
Absolutely. And yeah, I'm gonna go de-stink myself with that.
Right. And then everyone who's hunting, go ahead and give me an investigation check, if you would.
Four.
9.
14.
All right.
It takes a while for you guys to find anything. You have to actually move quite a bit out of the city or town area before you find anything. And Letty, you finally spot a herd of deer walking through. What you do notice immediately, you see the regular ones. There's also a couple that are very large, a lot bigger than an average sized deer.
Yikes. I'm getting flashbacks to Venice basically dying with that crazy wolf thing. Should we take a pot shot at these guys? Like, do I have any idea of if I shoot at the herd, will those big ones come at me? Any idea?
Go ahead and roll a survival or an animal handling check.
Okay. 16 for either of them.
Same.
With a 16,
16 also.
from what you see, just as they like move, it's still deer, right? They're just big. They don't seem nearly as like, whereas that one crazy bear dog had like, bones poking out and looked like wildly mutated to the point of just constant agitation. These just look like deer that are just big.
Crazy. Definitely gonna shoot at one of the littler ones though, just to be safe.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay. Oh, that's a natural one, baby.
Yeah, you
Shoot
shoot.
Venice instead.
You shoot, and it sticks into the ground near them, which spooks them, and they all begin to take off.
Cormac, can you make that shot, do you think?
Cormac, you can roll with disadvantage if you would.
The sass.
Nat 20. But with
Both of them?
disadvantage, no. With disadvantage, it's a 14.
14 is still gonna hit. I want you to roll
Yay!
damage for me, please.
Hang on, let me find my D10. That's this one. 7.
7. You strike one, and you can see, it freaks out. It's going to run a little bit, before it kind of flops down, just this whole floppy thing. I went deer hunting once, I think. And the whole herd has run off, and it's just that last one.
All right. Better than nothing. Who's next?
Nice job. Like, high five, yeah. Yeah.
Nice
Oh,
shot. Nice shot, lady.
it's the alcohol kind of threw me off a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
Let's go bring that deer back. Maybe make cool hats out of it. Okay, maybe not.
Can I roll for field dressing this deer?
Absolutely, go ahead.
Cool, that's what I'm here for. I'm not a ranged attack person.
Just run up to the deer and punch it in the face.
Yeah. That's a 9.
A 9. You begin.
I assume this was a survival check. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's still 9.
You go to approach this deer, and as you approach, it suddenly kicks and startles you back. You are fine. It just isn't quite dead yet.
I panic, and in my panic, because it moved, I stab it in the throat. I had a dagger out, by the way. As I was walking up to it to go cut it open.
Cool, yeah. You stab it in the neck, you immediately kill it. But Letty Cormac, you did see Venice freak out and stab a fucking deer in the neck.
Should we make fun of her for that later?
I mean, you should, but
She might beat you up though later.
I'll just throw something at her and she can do that fancy deflect thing, whatever.
Oh god, yeah.
But all three of you combined, I'm not gonna make you roll, can kind of gut the deer, get it ready for transport, get it kind of started, so you're not dragging a whole bunch of junk around. Yeah, you guys bring home a fucking deer.
Oh yeah. +1 deer.
1 deer. Parentheses, dead.
Yes, important.
Yes.
I'd say that probably took most of the afternoon to evening. It's probably around nighttime now. Anything you guys are doing?
Shadow puppetry.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a performance check.
Ooh, okay. A 15.
It's pretty good.
Oh my gosh. Cool. That's all I wanted to do. Oh, I guess if they shot a deer or got a deer and stuff, maybe help them skin it and like, I don't know.
Your meat tenderizer?
Yeah, I've got one of those. Tenderize it.
Can I go to Percy and say, so it's like, it's not a cow, but there's like, we have deer meat now. Maybe you could make a burger with that.
Percy makes like this little shrieking sound of excitement, uh, and like immediately starts trying to like make patties.
I slide over the ketchup that I made earlier.
When did you have time to do that?
In the basement, okay?
Basement ketchup?
While you were searching for your Beanie Babies.
And what did you use? Like your fists? Like squish up the tomatoes? Like
Like the butt of my knife, you know.
okay, I guess.
Yeah.
I make us deer burgers.
I'm gonna have you roll for that. What do you think? What skill would you associate with cooking or following a recipe?
Is it in the recipe book? Or am I just looking at a picture and making it up?
I think you're actually looking probably at a picture. I don't know that this lady probably knows too much about it.
I don't know, cause like cooking is an art, so it could be performance, but also cooking is a skill, so it could be like something else. Sleight of hand.
Would it be an animal handling one?
I hope not.
If you would like to roll sleight of hand, or if you want performance, feel free, but go ahead and make your roll.
Sleight of hand. Survival? No. Maybe? Cooking?
Maybe. I'll let you do survival if you'd like. Would anyone like to give Percy the help action?
Sure.
I'll just sleight of hand.
We all stand around Percy as she tries or starts making these burgers.
I'm so nervous now. Okay.
Squish it sometimes.
Is someone helping me?
Yeah.
Do I get advantage?
Yes.
People? Okay. Oh God, I'm so nervous. Okay. A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Percy, you make, to the best of your ability, having only seen a picture of a burger, you make some gorgeous deer meat patties. And you begin to kind of, you put them on the fire on your little pan to get them started cooking. And suddenly the house just starts smelling pretty, it starts to smell really good in the house. And you all like pitch in where you can, and Percy makes a bunch of deer meat burgers with just 2 slices of bread and some random ass vegetables in it. But they're actually really good. As you guys all take some bites, you're like, oh, fuck yeah, this is like real food.
Incredible.
Amazing.
Voila. Bon appetit.
You really are Remy, huh?
Maybe.
Wow, Percy, these are really good. Considering, no, they're really good. But it's even more impressive because you've never had one before or made one.
I mean, yeah. I shocked myself.
Really good.
Thank you. I just thought, we deserved some actual food.
Such a sweetheart.
It's weird thinking that people used to like eat actual food every day instead of like jerky.
It's almost like it's healthy to do that.
Ah,
Who'd have thunk?
who'd have thunk?
Are we just sitting? Is there a table like that we all sit at? I know there's not many.
It's like a family dinner.
You guys are all gathered around the table eating your little burgers that Percy made you. First real food you guys have had in a while. And that kind of just closes out your fucking crazy ass day that you've just had.
Burger.
Burger. And that's where we're gonna stop for today.
Was that anything like you expected to happen, Regan?
No.